I'm his apostle. I live at Word Ministries, Riverdale.
Okay.
So I support my mom. I'm one of her worship leaders.
Okay. Okay.
She calls me her Peter.
Oh. Well, hey, Peter was no joke.
That's
Once he
right.
got that
That's
Holy
right.
Spirit up in him, he was on fire. So
I've been saved most of my life.
hey man,
Strayed away a little bit and
we all
finally
do.
got it together and came on back to my true thing. So how the Lord's gonna use me, but I'm growing more and more open for the calling that He has on my life.
You're already being used by the Lord, and that's the thing. We just I might call Apostle Simmons, and we might just show up at your mama church with some oil and a certificate. Bring you on into the house. See, you play. What's going on with Bishop Brad B. II?
What's going on with me, man? My mama say you can't say what's going on with me. What ain't going on?
Okay. All right.
Right now I have a movie in the works called For the Love of Jesus. God birthed it in me about a year ago, and I've been traveling around talking to pastors, asking them the questions that they don't hear on TV or radio, talking to pastors who've fallen, pastors who've quit, pastors who are in financial trouble, and I have a trailer out there, but For the Love of Jesus, even the website, it's phenomenal because you're getting to hear the heart and soul behind pastors. You're beginning to hear pastors who fell. Even on one of my trailers, you had a good friend of mine. He bought the same cord. He was going to hang himself in the church after a fall. So it's the most. Yes, I mean, I didn't want a churchy video. I wanted something that when you see the prison of LA and you got all this word to tear down the church, that when you look at this, you see the real blood, sweat, and tears behind ministry. You get to hear about our proclivities, our issues, our failings, our celebrations. You get to hear how we started in ministry, because everybody wasn't saved. And I'm interviewing everybody who's a pastor. I got Lee Michaels, Stellar winner. I interviewed him lastly. I'm trying to find me some female pastors in the area who will sit down and just be open and candid about their plight, because of course theirs is different because of sex and the acceptance of women even in the apostolic church as a pastor, bishop, leader. So I'm doing that. I'm finishing up my book called Grieve Easy, the 10 steps that took me from relationship failure. Went through a horrific divorce that should have killed me, and the 10 steps that I use. I mean, I told you this is not one of those how-to books. This is just one man's plight on how to survive